Hey everybody, welcome back to the 1967 Mad Mustang. I don't remember what part it is. It's been kind of a long time since we've been on this car. But anyway, we're back on it. So I know last time we had, the motor was stuck, we got the motor unstuck, we got the heads off. The heads are at the machine shop as we speak. So I was watching some other videos online and been talking to a few people, and they're all saying that I better take this out because how tight it was stuck. The rings are probably stuck, and at least, you know, the two pistons over there and the one over here, the rings are probably stuck. So we need to get it out of here. We've already pulled the lifters out. I have them all organized. Basically, we have everything unbolted. It's ready to come out. We just got to get the engine hoist in here to yank it out. And I have a video of us modifying the engine crane to work on the back of my truck. We'll see that in a minute here. And also another reason why I want to pull the motor out is when you're rotating the motor over, there's a hard spot. I don't know why. I've taken and already honed the cylinders out to get all the rust out of them, but there's a hard spot. You know, is it because of the rings? Does it have a bent rod? You know, this guy that owned it before me, you know, was shooting nitrous in it. Is that why he got rid of it? You know, I don't know. And so today's video is actually going to be pretty boring. Well, I don't know how far we're going to go on this video. I know we're going to get the motor out of here, and then we'll get the motor up to work and we'll start taking it apart. So this video will probably be taking the engine apart to see what's going on with it, and if I think we need to take it to the machine shop, we'll take it over to the machine shop and maybe have them measure the cylinders to see if it's okay or not okay. I don't know. So we also have pulled the radiator out. Pretty boring stuff. 4 bolts, the radiator comes out. We've taken the alternator off, which was this thing. He had a 100 amp alternator instead of the regular 65 amp alternator, and since this is a 351 Windsor, he had to do some adaptation to get the alternator to sit right. What else is going on? You can see all the leaves in there. What else is pretty funny too is all the leaves that are sitting on top of the transmission. They're pretty kind of weird, but the car didn't have a hood on it. That's why water got into the engine. You can see over here the battery tray area. This front piece is rotted out. We'll have to replace that. So that's where we're at. We started to mess with this fender a little bit, trying to pull it out just for ha-ha to see what happened, but then I realized right there it says made in Taiwan, so it's not even an original fender. I haven't even looked at that fender. I think that fender is okay. I think the problem with this fender is that the headlight bucket piece is bent up right here, but I don't think the fender is that bad. So I think we just need a fender and the 2 headlight pieces and all this stuff up front here. So as you can see, I've been trying to keep WD-40 in it so it doesn't lock up. Oh, let me grab the wrench. And as you can see, it's not locked up, but there's a rough spot right there. And we're going around. Okay, right there, it kind of stuck again. And that, I do believe, is, we're back on number 1. So we got one of the lower head bolts up here for the chain. We have one of the transmission bell housing bolts. We have the chain here. So we are going to go get Drew, the engine crane, hooked up on the back of the truck, and we'll try to get this motor snatched out of here. All right, so this is how we're going to plan to get the engine out of the Mad Mustang. We have Drew the engine crane, and if you go back, I'll put a link in the description. I have modified Drew with a receiver from Harbor Freight and welded it to the bottom and used another piece of steel in there. So now Drew is mobile, and we are just going to take and use Drew. Oh, there's G Junior. We're going to use Drew the engine crane to get the motor out of the car, because you really can't slide these engine cranes on gravel, and unfortunately that's what we have is gravel. All right, I guess maybe I'll set you up on a tripod and put you on a time warp, and we'll just let it film. Success! Drew, with the modification, worked. It still probably would be a good idea if you're lifting something heavy to put some type of support from here down with a wheel, but it worked fine. On the 351 Windsor, we have the 351 Windsor out, and this is supposed to be some type of high performance converter in there. It does look a little small, so hopefully it is a high performance converter, and we got an awful lot of cleaning up to do in here. It looks pretty dirty. He's got the battery in the trunk. That's what these cables are. So we'll get in here and start cleaning all this up and getting it ready, and we'll get this engine. We'll take Drew down, put Drew on the engine. We'll put the engine in the back of the truck, and we'll take and get the 351 to work and start tearing her down. You can see right here it's missing some teeth, like right there, because the starter was missing. All right, so we got the engine out. Next plan is we'll get the motor to work and start stripping it down. Don't think you all want to watch me loading this up into the truck, so we'll leave this video here and we'll start a new video of us tearing down the engine in the next episode of the Mad Mustang. Anything to add, G Junior?
No.
Alrighty, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the Mad Mustang engine rebuild now.